Hey guys, welcome back to Jurassic Collectibles. So as news breaks that the opening box office weekend for Jurassic World broke records, $500 million, I just thought it'd be interesting to make a video about what I thought could have been improved in the story. Now, this will contain spoilers, so if you haven't seen the film, stop watching now and save it for when you have seen the film. Okay, so let's get started. So a lot of you have commented that you found the opening of Jurassic World quite cheesy, and actually you enjoyed the film later on after the opening. Now, I would have changed the opening. Chris Pratt implies that the previous assistant at the Raptor pen had some form of accident. I would have shown this incident at the beginning, intercut that with footage of the hatching egg. This would have had a sinister foreshadowing of the I-Rex's relationship to the Raptors, and also been consistent with the rest of the Jurassic Park franchise. The next major change I would have made is I would have scrapped Hoskins' character altogether, and with him I would have scrapped the idea of raptors being perceived as weapons. I think that this aspect of the story is a bit far-fetched, and I think the I-Rex is enough to focus on. We don't need to have this extra element of the raptors being used as weapons. I think Henry Wu could be perceived as the main villain as opposed to Hoskins, through more character development showing Henry Wu's ambition as his fatal flaw. This was touched on by his disregard for loss of life. I think that he could become the villain of the film. Also, I would have changed the way the raptors were portrayed. They would have existed in a pen, but with more jungle like the original film, and we're told that these raptors are efficient as they operate as a fully functional pack, which makes them more deadly and different to most of the raptors that we've seen before. They are kept away from the resort due to the incident at the opening of the film, and Chris Pratt is more afraid of them like Muldoon was. He doesn't have them trained, and we do not see them, we only see the rustling of the leaves. They are like the I-Rex, they're feared and kept separate from the tourists. I think there's nothing wrong with keeping them sinister and scary. It doesn't matter that they would compete with the I-Rex. I think having more threats is better than less threats. So I like the introduction of the Indominus Rex and the escape of the Indominus Rex, so I would keep that the same. But maybe when the I-Rex escapes, she not only releases the pteranodons in the aviary, but releases the raptors too. Now, the raptors kill Henry Wu near the end of the film in a similar way to as described in the original novel. As for the ending, I thought it was okay, but I would have tweaked it a little bit. Here's my imaginative ending, and don't take this as gospel, this is just one idea. The T-Rex could escape from its paddock due to a power cut or malfunction. It's not let loose. We end up with the main characters holed up in the control room and adjoining corridors. And there are raptor and dilophosaur attacks in the corridors and the lab area. So there we have it, guys. Those are my thoughts on some improvements that could have been made to Jurassic World, and I think they really would have strengthened the plot. Let me know your thoughts. What would you have changed? Would you have changed anything at all? Let me know in the comments down below. In the meantime, guys, rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.